So we are moving to another topic, lookups. Here we are going to learn three main of them: XLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and VLOOKUP. Why we need them and why they are quite important in our day-to-day basis whenever we work with the Excel. But before that, I will show you a few more options that Excel provides us. Because as you can see, I've got over here some data. I've got only January, I don't have the rest of the month, and the product ID is still missing. The things that whenever we select from 102, 3, and 4, Microsoft Excel will know that we need to fill that with the next numbers. The same is with January. Whenever we click that square over here and go to the right, we've got all of the months auto-filled without any issues and problems. Of course, to make it look better, we can just select with Shift all of them, then press Ctrl and keep that ticked and move the mouse, and we've got all of the options selected. Then go to Home, and here we can choose the currency, and we can just decrease decimal, and voila, we've got dollars everywhere without any problems. And what is HLOOKUP? Because it's a very important thing whenever you are looking for some job, and a lot of employers got inside their requirements knowing lookups. So HLOOKUP, VLOOKUP, and XLOOKUP. And they are like quite mysterious thing whenever you don't know what are they about. And they are quite easy to understand because VLOOKUP looks for vertically, HLOOKUP looks for the things horizontally, and XLOOKUP for the things in both ways. Not only horizontally, but also vertically. And in my opinion, it's the most important and the best syntax that helps us a lot. And how and lookups work, they're just, for example, looking for ID of product. I'll show you later on. And they just return the price for us. We don't have to go to Control and F, find something. For example, I would like to find 100 because, yeah, it's only over here. But okay, I would like to have 106. And yeah, I click by mistake 2 times and software appears. So yeah, that will be a real issue whenever we don't look up but only find and replace. And the other thing, whenever data will change, our data will not be valid because of that one change. How that lookups work? First, we have to go to our very lovely tab called Formulas, and in the Function tab, you've got Lookup and Reference. And here we can just look for the lookup. I'll click it, and here we need to find some kind of lookup value. Yeah, I will stick with 106. Then we need to select the table array. So where we are looking over there, column index number, and over here, which like the return column number should be returned. So we are looking in the product ID, and we need to have returned from the D. So 1, 2, 3. So the 3 will be the correct answer. And over here is like a range lookup if we are looking to the closest match or not. Just remember, whenever we will write down the true, nothing changed. But whenever you would like to false, also in a lot of cases, nothing changed because it's the exact match that we are looking for. And in that case, we can look for exact case. But whenever you are not sure if you are looking for the thing, remember to stick with the true option. Whenever you, oh, come on, know what are you looking for, you should go with the false option. So in our case, it doesn't really matter. And we've got 600, and it's correct. Our VLOOKUP works perfectly. How to work with that and write by hand, because you probably will use at the very beginning the formulas, functions, and from then you'll use the references of the lookups. But you can also write it by hand, and here we can do the same. So lookup value will be 106. Table array will be that one. Column index, I will stick with 3, or I will just go to 2. And range lookup, I can just skip it. Press enter, and I've got console as the thing that I was looking for. I can look for whatever I would like to have and have returned that on my own. But what if some number would change? I would just create 500 over here, and we've got computer. In that case, we knew exactly what we are looking for, and for that, as you can see, we don't need like approximate match. So it's 105 is close to 106. We need exact match. So whenever you write the false, you will get non-available error. But don't worry, I'll show you how to omit it. But you have to be sure what are you looking for. With true, you don't really care. With false, and true is the predefined version. With false, you exactly know what are you looking for. And whenever I would just change it to 106, everything works perfectly. The same thing is with the HLOOKUP. HLOOKUP should be over here, and lookup value will be, for example, April, because right here I would like to have the sales from April. Table array, oh come on, delete it. Table array should be all of them. Row index number, I would like to have first, second. And logical, it works exactly the same as with the VLOOKUP, and in that case, I would just go to the false. So I need exact match. So if anything will change, I would like to be sure that is not working, that we don't have returned any values. That's very important in that case. So we've got our value, our false, but someone will just make some misspell, and we don't have April anyone. And that NA value, which is value that is not available, looks quite bad. And that's why you should use HLOOKUP to handle that error, but it's recommended to use it on the newest version of Excel. For example, 365 Office that you have. Whenever you don't know and you need to have exact match, but don't want to have NA error, that is not, there is no available value with that, you need to handle that error with error. And here we need to close the whole command that we created over there in the parentheses, and that's our value. And whenever our value occur, I would like to have some message, for example, a pound. And whenever you present someone something like that, and not the error like NA, it looks completely different. And believe me, it provides you the more professional look. But whenever you are using the newest version of the Excel, you've got another possible thing to use. Over here at the lookup, you have to go HLOOKUP, and here we've got more things to do. So lookup value, the value that we are looking for. For example, I will look for, I don't know, 108, because we will stick with that. A lookup array is where we look up over there, and the return array will be the price, for example. And as you can see, 108, price 99, it's working. And over here, we've got another option, if not found. So, a message. Something wrong happened. And I can press enter. Okay, 108 will be changed, and something wrong happened. We don't have to just work with the syntax of if error. It's already over here. But also, there is one more thing that maybe you realize, which I just skip on purpose, because whenever we go to our formula bar with our HLOOKUP, go to the end over here, we've got match mode and search mode. Over there, you don't have false and true. You've got exact match, or the next smaller item, next larger item, wildcard, or have the rejects match. But in most cases, I recommend you to use exact match. If you don't know something about that, there's like the wildcard character match. And with that, I will show you the things that you can use. I will just also provide the links to Microsoft, because you can use, for example, whenever you don't know about the Smith or how to write it, you can, for example, use any character will be question mark. And the number of our characters can be asterisks, or you can just use title, as you can see over here. I will just go, for example, to the regex max wildcard, and I will show you what we can go with that. Because as you can see, easily we can change the lookup value, and I will go over here. The price will be our return array. Our if not found stay the same. And here I will just go to 2 as a wildcard character. And I will look for the yep, and it's working as it should. But whatever I would like, don't know how to write it down, you can use, as you can see, question mark, and it's working. Or you can use, for example, I know that it's last question mark E and something and asterisk. I've got the same match because, as you see in the link that I will just provide you, and how I just provide you previously on the screen, it automatically finds the most reliable thing that we are looking for. Don't worry, lookup are quite fast and hard topic whenever you start having fun with them. But believe me, when you just create more things with them, it can be much more easier. And in that course, you will have few exercises to do with them